Welcome back to Crazy Bill's Garage from his house. And, well, I think this is a computer desk. Oh yeah, it's a computer desk. But it's also now an oil filter video desk. So, let's get on with this. Today we got for you Napa Gold 7356. And this is the new Napa Gold, by the way. That is from, well, of course, Napa Auto Parts. And I believe this one is from the Premium Guard line that they now sell. So we'll take a look at it. My wife is sitting in a chair over there playing video game. And, yes. And, see, this is why I'm guessing. This is for the good old Premium Guard. It does look like a Premium Guard, doesn't it? Made in China, it says. That's not too bad, really. Made in China. Some of their better filters now are coming out of China. Isn't that a shocker? But there we go. Take a look at that. We're going to take off this... oh, sorry, that's not super knife. That's not super knife. That's pleasant going scissors. So there we are. Take a look at that. That is actually really nice. I got a feeling these are going to be really nice filters now to use when you want a Napa Gold. At least I hope they are. So we will give it a weight here. First I'll show you actually the number on it. There's the number if you can read that. Hopefully you can. And we'll get a weight on it here. And it is, wow, 9.122 ounces. That's quite a bit of weight on that filter. And a gram, that is not grams, that's grams. 258.6 grams. Not too bad. This is chunky. This is chunky. That's what the wife used to call me. Now she just calls me fat. We've been married a long time. Right, my dear?
What?
Yeah, never mind. She's over there with her headphones on. She can't hear me anyways.
No, I can't hear you.
So that's good. Wipe off some dirt onto the floor. And let's pull out this silicone seal. Oh, that is nice. I gotta say, that is nice. If all of them, they should all have silicone seals. I'm just saying, they really should have all silicone seals. But I'm going to get this cut up for you here. I got everything on a small table beside. It's actually a dinner table beside this computer desk. So let me get this thing going here. You don't need to watch this, do you? Nah. Just discussing with the wife on music choices for when I pull out Super Knife. And I was going to have her actually sing the songs for us. And she doesn't know what song to sing. So now she keeps humming I Shot the Sheriff.
You're the one
because I got her humming that song. Uh-oh, did I not? Oh, I did go far enough. There we go. So, there we go. I got it cut open. This thing is thick. I'm going to tell you, that took a while. That was longer than I wanted to do that. But, well, let me pull my chair in here a little closer without knocking anything down. Yeah, everything looks good. And let's get this off. And here we go. We have silicone again. Don't you love silicone?
Silicone.
Oh boy, here we go. Silicone anti-drain back valve. So we got a silicone base gasket and a silicone anti-drain back valve. Oh, this is going way too good here. And look at that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 inlet holes for the oil. And let us see here. There is 1, 2, 3, 5 threads to hold the filter on. This is well made. This is definitely well made for this is probably one of the better Napa Golds I think I've ever seen. So far, so far. Well, I don't know, when Wicks were making good filters and they were kind of incorporated with Napa, I think they were good filters too. But look at this. This so far is generously a really good looking filter. So I'm going to weigh this base since I've gotten away from weighing a lot of stuff on here. And that's not me. So let's throw that on there. That is 105.3 grams. That is heavy. Oh, let's see. Well, that's pretty light because it's silicone. 3.5 grams. And base gasket? 4.1. Wow. Whew. That's something. I'm going to give that to it. Let us pull out this. And you know it's already in here. We got a real spring. Spring! Look at this. Oh, that's a nice spring. It's actually got springiness in it. Spring. I gotta learn to do these videos when the wife's at work.
You looked at me to say something.
I thought you would say Springfield Spring.
Oh, I couldn't remember.
That's fine. That is so fine. But a real spring, and that is awesome.
Spring.
That's exciting. That really is. So, what do we got? That is a thick case. Okay, we gotta measure that case, thickness of that case there. I don't know why I'm so excitable and happy today since my Blue Jays lost the 5th game last night. It was a hard tearjerker to watch the Blue Jays lose. Yes, I'm Canadian, and didn't you know mostly every Canadian goes for the Blue Jays? Well, we used to go for the Expos too. But, yeah, they couldn't hack it. But, I've been a Blue Jays fan ever since the beginning, in the 90s. Or even earlier. 0.58 millimeters. Sound effects added by my wife. Oh, my word. 0.57 millimeters. 0.56 millimeters? Tell you. Must be something in the paint that stiffens this up really nice. This is excellent. Excellent, I must say. Okay, let's put that away for now. And what are we doing? We're going to count some pleats, aren't we? We have to. I got to show this. This is an excellent filter. Oh, my word. Look at the pleats in here. This is definitely premium guard at its best. Telling you. And now they're in the Napa Gold filter. Oh my word! I just can't believe this. And let's see here. Of course it works. It works perfectly. You might have to test that. Look, it didn't even fall over. How excellent can it be? That meant nothing. That meant nothing. Let's count the pleats up. So right now we have 55 pleats, but for the French who want to hear it, my wife will pronounce how many pleats that is in French.
5, I think.
She says 5. That sounds right, 5.
Yeah.
I think she's got it.
Yeah.
But this is an excellent filter so far. You know, this metal in here is also insanely a lot thicker than some of the other filters I have gone through. And we have the steel strip. But look at how, wow, this is like, wow. Where do they take just a measuring thing to measure out the pleat size in here? Do they have like a little thing in here to stuff in here on each little pleat to make sure it's spaced perfectly? I don't know. This is excellent. So far, it's excellent. But everyone knows I do like Premium Guard. Yes, I am a Premium Guard fan. By the way, I used to be a Wicks, what was it? A Wicks XP fan and Wicks. And I am still a Baldwin fan, even though I've found that some people do not like Baldwin. That's not my problem. You can like whatever you like. Let us Let us slow down here a bit. In the meantime, I'm watching the Jets game. They're playing Nashville Predators, and after the first period, they are winning. Yes, 2-0, or 2-0. We'll go with. Wow, Jets. Even though I got my losing Blue Jays team, I still have my Jets team. If that doesn't tell you I'm from Canada and from Manitoba, I don't know what does.
I don't really like the Jets.
My wife says she doesn't like the Jets, but that's her
Not
problem.
really.
She's a St. Louis fan. St. Louis.
No.
Nope, she
I just
is.
picked them because I know how many people.
Let's get back to this. We're getting too off track here. So we're going to get back to this. We're going to pull off the... I was just checking to see if we were actually filming. We are. So we're going to pull off the steel strip. And it's not an easy one to get off. We got it off though. Look at that. Oh, that wasn't easy. And we're going to pull out super knife. We got super knife in the building.
Da, da, da.
She was trying to add music to super knife there. Is it usually while I'm cutting I use super knife, I add music constantly.
Yeah, like or
Wow, this stuff's tough to cut. Could be because I'm in a different position. Well, I won't have to add music for this. I can mute her sound of music out and put music in though.
Yeah, that's fine.
But that would take editing skills I just don't want to learn yet. So you're going to get the wife's music. Maybe a little thing like right now to end it. There we go. So, there we go. I cut it off. And, wow. We're going to take a look at the tube. You know, the tube. Metal tube. It's got holes in it. Excellent made metal tube. At least I hope you think it's an excellent made metal tube, because I do. Wow. Why am I plugging this so much? They don't sponsor me. Man, they don't sponsor me at all. It's because I think it's a well-made filter. And people should know. How do I do this? There we go. 10.2 grams of filtration. Just going to shuffle all that stuff down there on the floor. Don't worry, I got an old computer screen down there catching it all. So that's good.
That's the computer screen.
Yes, it is a computer screen.
The one we use.
You use it.
Yeah.
I'm not smart enough to use it. And I'm going to measure how thick the filtration is. So we're at 79.79 of a millimeter. What is that in inches?
79.
How do I?
Yeah.
Okay, now we're at 0.031 of an inch. There we go. See, that's. See, I'm learning. We're gonna. This doesn't seem very long, but it is just a. This filter would fit like almost every Honda. This is one I bought that would be for my 2018 Honda Civic. So yeah, it's a 7356, and that would fit my Honda Civic. So I'm going to measure this out and see how much filtration we have here.
Yep.
So we got like the 43 1/4 inch or 110 centimeters and 1.5 inch width or 4 centimeters. So not too bad really. You know what? I don't have my microscope. That sucks. But looks like half decent filtration. You know, I didn't look up anything on this filter because they still had the stats for the old filter on there. So of course I couldn't look up anything on this filter. But I do know it is Well, it feels like really good filtration, you know. Like, wow, that is something. And what do I have? I have another thing here to do. I don't know. It's something, you know, that we just started doing, measuring how much pressure it takes that's in this to push down the bypass. I don't know if it says anything, but yeah, I'll continue on with it for a while and see how good it works until I find a better way or I get a better suggestion on how to measure the bypass pressure. So I have it set up here and we're going to show it in pounds. Hopefully you can see it from way up there. I don't know if you can. We'll press on this until the bypass starts opening. Okay, let's get her right here. There, it starts opening at around 4, the usual, and fully open. It's about 8. So I don't know how else I'm going to test that bypass pressure in PSI. I have no clue at all how to test that. Probably takes a different set of tools or something different to...
maybe a bypass tool.
Maybe a bypass tool. Yeah, as the wife said. But I don't have that technology just yet. I'm a simple man with, you know, simple dreams. So, I'm just trying to get back in the flow of things after a great vacation. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed that. And I wish I had the microscope here that I could have showed the filtration on this, because I don't remember if I've ever shown filtration on the premium guard. I don't have it here with me at home. I left it at, let's just say at another place that I'm not going back to until Monday. So I will grab it then, and maybe Monday I'll put out a short after it. I'll get there and I'll do a quick short on filming the filtration through the microscope, which I love using the microscope, I must say. It's fun to look at stuff. And we'll get a good look at it and see how good this filtration is made. And maybe I can also figure out in that time what kind of filtration it is. I'll do some more investigation. I'm pretty sure it's made out of synthetic fibers and stuff. So we'll get a good look at that. But thanks for watching. Oh, right. And on the next following Monday, I will be reviewing a new Mahle filter. Or Mahle? M-A-H-L-E. There we go. Mahle. My wife can't say that one in French, but she could probably try. But it's not going to happen. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed.